From Ghana as a country, you go where? Oh, Ghana. On our, where we are, UHAS, strategic. Do you want to show the Ghana map so that I start teaching? We will say the problems are coming from where? Togo into Ghana. We are quite close, but it may be identified with us. You get the whole thing. So I want us to start characterizing, looking at the how big problem it is in our region here, see how we support. It is that excitement that pushed me to start my journey from Accra at 5 a.m. today, and thank you, I'm with you. I've accepted to chair. I will listen to and then, sorry, when I'm shouting, it's the mic that's making me shout. You see, if I keep, you may not hear me. And that at least we assimilate a interesting message. So I've accepted as the chairman. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You don't want to clap, eh?
Yeah, I think we are far behind. It's not because I'm sure this is better. Not because we have talked at length, but because I will pass on to and to ensure that our program. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Wow. I'm a student of public health and I'm studying public health disease control. So anytime I see people in the field of epidemiology, I was like, yeah, my people are here. All right, so we will be taking a presentation from Professor Wali. Professor Wali actually came all the way from US purposely for this program. He was out of the country some time ago, but came back just because of today. So without wasting my time, I'll call upon Professor Wali and his team to come and give us that presentation. Let's clap for them.
Good morning to all of us. How are we doing? So I am DSP Godfrey Magnuson. I am a principal physician assistant at Insom Prison Hospital. I double as clinical coordinator of that hospital, and I'm presenting with Professor Wale.
Introduce myself. So I will start with mental health. Sometimes they describe it as a disorder, illness, but in my 50 plus years, and I'll tell you why I say 50 plus, mental health experiences is what I prefer to use for human beings. We're not ill, I'm not ill, nor do I have a disorder, but I do have mental health experiences, disorders, illnesses look like me. Who's naked walking down the street? That's a narrative. Each of us have mental health experiences. I would like to see the research supports that. I made that declaration at the Mental Health hospital in Hanoi, Vietnam, several years ago. According to those 60 plus scientists, it was the best takeaway of my presentation. Redefining, reinventing language that dignifies the human being and gives a larger container to coexist in. That's how I got here. As a U.S. Marine during the Vietnam era, introduced to trauma at 17 years old. It has been with me my whole life. Other titles for me are relative. We look at our scholars here at the head table. So for me, it is relative. What is important is my commitment, my calling to be useful in the societies, to restore human dignity as we coexist with our human health experiences. So that is enough for me. Being a Truman Scholar or being a co-author, best-selling author, those things are not useful for me. What is useful is that, am I making an impact at Ghana Prison Services? Am I making an impact with supporting the next generation to carry us to a dimension that we have not been able to conceive in the last 50 years? That is what is important to me. If we are not making an impact that brings intentional legacy, then what am I doing? So I'm here, and I am their student.
Thank you very much. I'll give a round of applause for him. So I'm presenting on WRAP, that's Wellness Recovery Action Plan. Itself helped to in creating humane corrections in Ghana Prison Service. And this the outline I'd want to do. Then, prison service, mental health. There are three main ways you can get mental health issues in prisons. The very first one is through the criminal justice system. So as you go through the process and everything, you might or you may. Typical example is 2 weeks ago, those who are very current, there was this businessman who was sentenced in the court, and as soon as the sentence was pronounced, he took off his clothes, rushed to the judge and told, "Do you know me?" That's the very first one. The second instance is some people already have mental health issues before, and some it even helps or even reflects in the crime they commit. So in Ho here, there was one, I know people are aware, there was one case, one person who was convicted who killed a relative, cut off the head of the relative. And when he went to court, they referred him to a psychiatric hospital for evaluation. And he's now with the forensic department because they realized the guy, yes, a lot of people are here. And they said, I saw another senior colleague, lawyer. He's also down there. I said, yes. So you see, the condition created that short episode of mental health issues. Yes. And there are some things to self-empower you, to improve your quality, the lifestyle of you, improve the quality of your life, and also as a person, your life goes. Everybody has self-actualization. If they are rap, be intentional about everything they do, and these are research-based. So this, as of yesterday night, I could count about 50 research made on rap, 50 and more. That's what I could count. And from them, these are the 4 things that was able to, people were able to come across as benefits of RAP. That's Wellness Recovery Action Plan. Then these are the strategies of RAP.